Hey, y'all. Hey, Latasha. I'm just gonna play my phone. I was trying to get my stereo together, but I was trying to y'all know StreamYard be a little weird. And then I'm on this other side, so I want you guys to tell me if the video is kind of laggy because it's saying I don't have a strong signal. Hey, Train. Let me see if I can pull this up over here. Okay. Hey, Alicia. Wait a minute. It say it's waiting for me to broadcast somewhere else. They on the wrong link. Thomasine. Do we have any gents? Let me make sure it's not the same. So I got, wait a minute, guys, because I have people on another video. Oh no, maybe they on YouTube. Y'all gotta help me out. Where am I at? So I'm watching it on YouTube, but I don't see the video. It's like they're waiting. Let me see something. All right, wait a minute, guys. Let me let them know that they're on the wrong video. Okay. Hey, Joyce, I saw your comment over there. So I think because I'm on StreamYard, and I think we already had it like scheduled on YouTube. So people think that we're on YouTube, but we are on StreamYard because I forgot I gotta do a screen share. So you can't do it on YouTube. I had to come over here on StreamYard. So I'm just trying to make sure everybody see it. Huh? Yeah, but I'm looking at it on my thing. I don't see it. I see this is what I see. You do see me? But I think some people on the wrong video because it still say it's several people over there waiting. All right, guys. She said I had. Hey, Mary, I had to get out and go to the video. Right. So my fault, guys. I forgot I had to do a screen share. So since I'm doing a screen share, I'm doing StreamYard instead of directly coming to YouTube. But it's saying like I got a signal. I want to know, can you guys hear me? Hey, GG, what you doing here, girl? You should have put in that OT. You need to be here tonight. All right, so it looks like my bars are going up, guys. It looks like it's going up. Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, Miss Bones. So you guys, if you have not registered to the, not registered, Lord, I've been in here all day. If you have not subscribed to the channel, or it's something you got to do with StreamYard, right? That way I know who you guys are, because otherwise it's going to tell me that you're just a Facebook user. And I want to know who I'm talking to. And if y'all ask me a question, I want to know. I'm sorry, Joyce. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here now, boo. Oh, you have an open house. I hear that. Thanks for being here, Train. All right, guys. So you guys know, today we doing the first session of our backdrop critiques, right? So many of you guys have sent us a lot of your backdrops, and you just wanted some feedback on them, right? Some of y'all sent like 15 backdrops. It's cool. It's cool, but it's funny because you can really see how I can see how it grew. I can see how you guys have the journey's progressed, because some of the backdrops you could tell. I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all because some of y'all on here, but I'm gonna ask like what happened, like because from one backdrop to another, it's like totally different. So I'm like, did you watch my video? I don't know. Hey, Thomas, seeing you here. Okay, cool. So I'm just trying to make sure everybody is a few people. Oh, wait a minute. A few people over there. Come on, sunshine. Okay. I think they are leaving. Hey, Kayla. How you doing, daughter? Guess who decides to come to work, y'all? Okay. Hey, Manita. All right, so let's get into it, guys. So I wanted to let me make sure I'm on the right video because I want to be able to see what you guys see. That way I can see the right. Oh, here it is. I got it. Bam. Okay, there you go. Let me make sure it's down. Okay. Got it. Let me make sure I can see that. Because once I share my screen on this side, I won't be able to see it anymore. So I'm going to look over here in case you guys got any questions. All right. So without further ado, guys, I think tonight we only got, we do about 10, something like that. So I broke them down into 3 different like sessions. Because if you guys got questions, since this is the first one, I really don't know how long it's going to be. If you guys got questions or something like that, or if there's a resource that I want to put in the chat, I want you guys to be able to get it. So we're going to see how we roll with 10 of them. Okay. So you guys ready? Let me see if I can do this screen share real fast. See. Share screen. Okay. Share this one. Let me see what it looked like. Because then I want to go here. All right, I'm sharing my screen, but it ain't changed yet. Oh, there you go. It ain't okay. Wait a minute. I don't see no backdrop. No, so it didn't. Okay, so it don't do it that way. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all know I. Let me see. Hold on. You good? I did. What? Just wings. Just lemon pepper. Please. All right, wait a minute, guys. Give me a second. Let me try and get this. Fixed up. So it won't let me share that screen. So maybe if I want lemon pepper. I want nothing spicy. Let me wait a minute. Give me a second. And put critiques. No. Wait a minute, y'all. What? On the computer. He can't see your fat face. It's scary. Okay. Say it again. Wait a minute, y'all. Technical difficulties. Man down. Let's upload them. So I'm uploading I'm getting them off of my desktop, and I'm uploading them to Drive. Since that is an internet-based thing, it should be able to let me see it. We're gonna see. All right. Let's go back over here. Oh, you made it. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate you. So sweet. All right, so I think we rolling. Let me see now. Let me see if I could all right, they uploading. Perfect. See, I told y'all, that's why you're supposed to know your stuff. You're supposed to be tech savvy. You can't be caught with your panties down or your skirt up. One of them out. But either way, don't be caught either way. So let me get in here. And let me see how to share the screen. All right. Share screen. Bam. That's why they suggest you to do it with 2 monitors so you can see what you're doing. That's why I got to go over here and look. All right, boom. We're going to try this again. Now I'm going to open up a different screen. All right, there goes that. There goes that. Hallelujah. Okay, let me see. I'm going to open one and see what they give us. So I see it on my screen, but I still see the backdrops on here. Okay, there we go. So you guys give me, I can see your comments too. So y'all give me a 1 in the comments if you can see this backdrop. I got a delay too. Hey, Kayla. Perfect. Thanks, Miss Bones. Appreciate you. Okay, thank you, Carl. Oh, look at y'all. Oh, Carla, you would show up. Del, you would show up. Let me talk to y'all tonight. Let me talk to you guys tonight. Okay, so this is Shears. Is Shears? Did I say Shears' name? I think I did. I can't remember. I thought I did. Okay, so here is Shears' backdrop, right? So I want you guys, if you have any questions about the backdrops that I put up, because it may be something I don't know, I don't cover, I don't know. But if you have any questions, definitely put them in the comments because I can see the comments, right? So I wish I could kind of make this bigger how I see it on screen. But one thing I want to say about Shears' design is I like it. I like this design. It's different. I could just tell it's different. And one thing is I like how she have the colors is like really contrasting so you can see the actual design. Some of these backdrops I go through, you want to kind of understand what I'm saying when I say you can't really see the design because of the way they place the fabric. So with this being a double layer, right? She has for me this looks like a double layer from what I can see. But the prominent colors are in the front, which I like. And then, of course, her base is a basic white. The one thing that I caught that I saw that I was like, I'd like to see her do something with that was these 2 white panels right here. They pretty much just kind of hanging. One right here. I don't know if y'all can see y'all can see it. These 2 white panels in the front. I would have liked to see something done with them. Also, y'all know how I am when it comes to covering up poles, covering stuff up. I would like to see these. Can I make this bigger? I can't. What can I do? Nothing. All right, I can't do anything. But I would have liked to have seen the top of these ornaments camouflaged a little better. Now, sometimes this thing can get tricky. So sometimes when I'm having a hard time with my garlands, I will use my pins and my sticky pins, anything like that, to make sure that you don't see where it starts or where it ends, right? So I would have definitely I just made it bigger. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it get bigger? I saw it get bigger. Wait a minute, give me a second. Y'all know I'm trying this thing out. Let me see. I just saw it get bigger. All right, this day on Mac, boy, I swear. Wait a minute. It's bigger on my screen. Is it bigger on y'all screen? Y'all know it's my first time doing this. See, I don't see. Okay, there it is. It did get a little bigger. Okay, so exactly what I mean is this ball garland, I would have liked to seen that camouflage. Now, when I look at the design, I don't know, because that's just how my eyes are trained. I go instantly to look for stuff like this. It's not that I'm like nitpicking. It's just the stuff I look for. It lets me know that if you were trained or it just lets me know. And honestly, those that went to class or things like that, it's stuff that you look for too. One thing I would say I love about this design is this. Like, I like when some of you guys do it quite often. When you guys, let me see if I can make this bigger. Y'all know I'm learning these little keys. Give me a second. Oh, hold on, not that big. Hold on. Okay, right here. Like, I like how it's like a little tuckaroo kind of thing. I think that just gave it so much more flair as opposed to just tying it directly to the rest of the fabric, right? You know, I love embellishments. Love embellishments. So this, it could have been one of the, sometimes we use the little curtain tie back things that's in the drapery department, like for actual household drapes, we'll utilize them and put like on this backdrop. I like it. I think it actually put a nice little flair to it, like just something different as opposed to a regular old bling wrap or a piece of fabric. I get tired of saying that. I really do. So when you guys get creative and like do stuff like this, I like it. And not to mention, I like how her garland is like it's two-tone. I like that too. I think here lately, especially since I've been like redesigning my office and my home, I was not a lover of mixing metallics, right? I was not a lover of mixing gold and silver and chrome, but now, baby, I think it's one of the hottest things ever. So share, baby, if you're catching this replay or if you're watching it, only thing I would say I would like to see you do, but I know how it is on setup day, because guess what? My puddle gave me hell that night when I was doing that hot style shoot, right? But this part, like, this is really like, just take 2 minutes to just, and share, you know exactly what to do. Take 2 minutes to clear up your gig line. Y'all know I call it a gig line. Just kind of polish that up. But I like it. I think this is really different. I love her choice of fabric. Y'all know I love velvet. That velvet is popping. And I don't know, like, if she's using natural lighting from the actual venue, but the lighting, like the way it pops on her drapes, look amazing. Like when you have natural lighting, or if you have a lot of like the venue itself is well lit, you don't necessarily need extra lighting because it'll give you a nice picture, right? Now, if I was sheer, I would take this and I would go on my little Canva app, right? And for one, I would use it like this to show that I was at an event and I did it at an event. But if I'm creating my library or my portfolio, I would take this, I would put it in Canva, okay? I would remove the backdrop. I mean, not the backdrop. I would remove the background. And I would start building my portfolio so people could only focus on the actual backdrop. Sometimes y'all backdrops be amazing and the venue may not be that great. So that's why a lot of you guys a lot of times see me now remove the background, because I really wanted to just be focused on the actual work of the backdrop. So I like it. Can you guys give share some, for one, give a round of applause for allowing me to even do this, because some of y'all want me to do it, but y'all scared. So I want to say, share. I like this design. I just say clean up your puddles and definitely hide your garlands, any kind of embellishments. Just hide them so people can't see where they start, where they end. And I don't see any poles, so we're not going to talk about poles because I don't see any, but I think it looked good. I like it. Any questions on that one, y'all? Thank you, friend. Thank you, Joyce. That's right. Give it up for share. It was so many of you guys like, y'all will send me the picture, but won't put it where it is. Yes, Mary. So that's why I said I want you guys to come on this live. I'm giving y'all some killer tips. There's some of these tips I haven't shared nowhere, not even in class, because a lot of the class comers are getting some new stuff that we conjured up. Next up, we have, that look like one of my favorites. Y'all gotta excuse my internet. She acting crazy. Okay, so this is Alicia. Alicia, girl, you gave me a whole lot. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Yeah, so here go Alicia's. Like, this was one of my favorites. I just love, y'all know I'm a color lover for one, right? I'm not sure. Only thing I can say is I'm not sure what the theme was, but I like it. This thing right here, I don't know what this is. Wait a minute, hold on. I tried to get up on that thing. I do not know what that is. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get it bigger. God dang it. Hold on, let me get back in there. I don't know if she made it or wait a minute. Oh, I keep thinking this is the thing. So it means why I can't increase it. I mean enlarge it. I think it's because I'm on this one thing. So it won't let me enlarge it. So never mind about that. But this thing right here, y'all, I love it. I was trying to get close up on it to see what it is. I can't see it, but that like gave it so much. This dang on computer. That gave it so much flair, y'all. I don't know what this is. I really can't tell. If y'all know, tell me in the comments, please. Share the knowledge because I love it. Now, another thing I love, and y'all know I use these in class a lot. Just because they're different, is these little tassels. Again, this is something you get from the drapery department. I have these, I use them in class. I used to use them a lot for, of course, they're in my bathroom, but I just like them. I use them for, well, I don't drape now, but when I used to, I would use them for like royal themes, like when they was doing the prince theme, and I just wrote out a backdrop for that recipe because I'm ready to do one. But like the royal prince theme or something like that, this would go freaking perfect. Now watch it though. Watch it, because some places I'm trying to tell you guys, when I first saw these, like, well, not when I first saw them, but when I first actually purchased them, I paid like $30 a piece. I ain't know no better. I ain't know no better, because they was really big though. So I mean, I don't know. But then I started seeing them a lot more often. They were like $5, $7. Y'all know I was mad, but I let that one go. I let it go. But these is like, I just think, especially if you're in that kind of royal theme or royalty, when you're using velvets and things like that, love it. Another thing I love about this backdrop is that she mixed the textures, right? Now she clearly could have did this with all sequin or what, like y'all see sometimes some people use all stretch or something like that, but I don't know. I think Alicia bought one of my videos. I don't know, because Alicia, did you buy one of my videos, girl? I absolutely love it. Like this, the orange, the way it drops, everything. The only thing I probably would have did different, this base, but she got a lot of fabric, so I understand why a lot of people do that. A lot of people will only use a minimal amount on their base, and trust me, I totally get it. I get it, because you figure you need the most fabric in the front where you're going to actually create the design. Totally get it. But the red, I'm thinking that's red. So I really want to know, Alicia, you tell me if I'm right. Is this color scheme red, green, orange, gold? I don't know what color this is. I don't know what color that is. It is popping, ain't it? She said it's a placement. Oh, it's a plate. Wait a minute, girl. Did you say placemat? I know you ain't say this a placemat. Oh, I just let me make it bigger. Hold on. See what I'm saying? Come on through, Alicia. Did you say placemat? I don't know, but I love it. So another thing that I see, Alicia, and I've seen it on a couple photos, a lot of people do the same exact thing when it comes to these valances, right? So some people in class get it and some people don't. Some people I gotta, spend a little more time with, and it's totally fine, because at the end of the day, I want you to get it. But this right here, so many people get this area wrong. Well, not wrong. I'm not gonna say wrong, because there's no such thing, because it's your design. But like this, if you can, I wish I could make it bigger. I can't make it bigger. Hold on, y'all. I can't make it bigger. But a lot of people will try and take that fabric and cover up the crossbar. That is not the purpose of the valance, right? The purpose of the valance, you said Barry? Really? Y'all know I'm blind. Hold on. Girl, you said Barry. I look Barry to me, and his glasses is dirty. But the purpose of the valance is to create the swoop. That's it. The valance is not supposed to cover up no poles other than the actual crossbar itself, but it's supposed to just hang in the front. A lot of people try and take the fabric and, carry it all the way around the sides because they think that's how it's supposed to be. No, I need the valance to have depth, right? Now, it gets a little deeper than that, because it gets a little deeper than that when we start calculating your drop and things like that. But this looks great. I love it. The only thing I would say is make more use out of your pole covers. Your pole covers is what is supposed to cover up your hardware, right? So you guys hear me in class, those that came to class, know that my pole covers always act as a cape, right? It kind of completes the design. It gives it a polished look. That's pretty much the only thing I would say about this. And as far as your puddle, when you have a big puddle like that, 9 times out of 10, you did not put enough fabric behind it, right? So a lot of people, they'll just make it a big poop. And this is not too big. I'm not saying that this is too big, but I am saying I think it's a lot of fabric. Meaning you probably just didn't put enough of it in the back. But I love this design. I think it's different. I think it's unique. I love the color scheme. I like how you have contrasting colors. I'm curious though about this little red piece of COB. I don't know which that is. But if that's this piece of red, then you definitely no, it looked like it's another backdrop in back of it. I can't tell. But long as this red isn't visible anywhere else, You nailed it. I like it. I love it. Oh, you took virtual. I knew it. I was like, this looked like something that I knew it, Alicia. I said, this looked like something I struck on. Okay. So Alicia took the virtual class, y'all. I love it. So one thing I'm gonna tell you, Alicia, is definitely, but you had so many backdrops, and like it just looked like it kept getting better and better and better. So if you haven't, I'm not sure like exactly what. Oh, it just made it big. God dang, I gotta learn these things, y'all. So one thing I want to tell you, Alicia, go back, but you probably mastered it by now because I saw some of your other work look freaking amazing. But this area right here, go back and look at the balance area. Like definitely check that area out, because this, I don't want to see your fabric covering the crossbar like that. But this, you nailed it, girl. You nailed it, girl. Can we thank Alicia? I when you said a placemat, I kind of thought it was. I was kind of thinking holiday then, because we just came off the holiday. I said if she said placemat, then yeah, good use of that, girl. That looked good. I love it. That's creativity at its finest. So share. I remember when you posted this in the group, girl. So share. I love this color scheme. I love everything about it. This is so feminine. This is so whimsical, so romantic. This is so, makes me want to just sip on some tea, makes me feel like I'm at a brunch. I love it. One thing I want to say, Shia, because you know better, I could see higher ceiling, right? Only thing I can say about this when I first looked at it is you didn't maximize your space. It's a wide backdrop, right? But is the height of the backdrop does not balance out the design. This looks amazing. I love these little furry things. Like, I don't know what they is either, but this, y'all, I'm trying to get used to this little mouse. I love this. I can't get it. But that little furry thing, y'all, if y'all get to see it on your screen, like I said on mine, I love them. I haven't seen them. Like, if I did, I probably would have bought all of them because they dope. Like, I could just thought of a whole nother design with these because they're so pretty. They are so pretty, right? And it's not distracting from the actual design. It like complements the entire design. Not to mention, your choice of fabric is amazing. Now, what I would have liked to see, because you are using a lot of fabric, but you know I love that gives you the premium effect. It gives you the premium effect. One thing I would have liked to see, now seeing that you did your balance perfect, I love it. But I would have liked to see the drop, right? You know the drop measurements. I would have liked to see the drop. And I like it. It ain't really much to say about this. Now, when we're doing our poll covers, now you have the options, totally personal choice. If you want to see how Sheer has it tucked in, like behind her swag right here, totally fine, as long as it's the same thing on this side, right? And it is, which makes it look even. It looks uniform. I love it. This right here, though, Sheer, this little bit of extra fabric, girl. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Like that. And this. And shit, you know. I love it, though. I love your choice of colors. I like how you got the you know what I do a lot, because it's my favorite, is doing the what do you call it? Transition, the gradient effect, right? You know, I love a good gradient effect. I love some people, there's a couple of backdrops I'm gonna show tonight where you did the contrasting, right? And it, or the complementary colors, and it turned out fabulous. Me, y'all know my eyes a little, a little aged a little bit. I like things that are easier on the eyes, and I think you freaking nailed it. Look at, you totally paid attention in class. I'm looking at where you placed your colors, and they are in uniform order, right? So y'all, could y'all give it up to share? One thing I want to say though, and I was going to say, almost all of these backdrops, I would like to see you guys utilize the app called either Snapseed, or let me put that, let's see if I can put that in the comments. Snapseed, and it's on Android and the other iPhone. The Snapseed app and VSCO app. Now on the Snapseed app, let me put this in here because I'm gonna forget. Don't come in my DMs asking me, Pressure, what you said, because I'm gonna forget. But on the Snapseed app, I would use the drama I would use the drama option, and it just automatically fix the picture, right? I don't have time to sit there and fix the brightness and I ain't got time for all that. But when I was using Snapseed, it would be a photo like this, and you got great lighting at the venue that you're at. But if I needed it to be brightened up or a little more sharp, I would open up the Snapseed app and I would choose the Drama 1. It got Drama 1 and Drama 2. They could have updated it, child, since then. I don't know. But if you just select the option Drama 1, you will see a dramatic change on your photos. Dramatic change. That's why it's called drama. I didn't even realize that just now. Okay, so everybody, give it up, share. And I put the name of the apps in the comments, guys. Now we have, come on through, Trina Train. Come on through. So Trina, what you got me looking at, girl? So I see you have I'm assuming you had a whole backdrop, right? And then the one side was the balloons, and then the other side was this. And again, y'all can tell who been in my class or who been listening to me, because I see the curtain, the tie back. Look, I think that really gave it a nice what's the word I want to use? When I normally use these tie backs, because I got the same exact ones or very close to them anyway, I'm looking for like an antique-ish kind of tone, right? And I think that this just did it fabulous. I think if you would have put a bling wrap or something on there, it would not have brought it to life like that. Even though the chair is black and it's metal, but it has the same feel. It has the same like antique-ish feel. So I really like that. I can't really see nothing though. But so I don't know if in the middle, if this is, I can't really tell if it's velvet. I'm trying to see, y'all. I think it's velvet. It doesn't look like sequin because it would have shiny, but I can't tell. So I don't know. But Trina, because you're here, if you're still here, I want to know, was it only swagged on one side, or did you have it swagged on the other side as well? Your puddle is neat. I love the puddle. It would have, I think, since you have balloons incorporated in this design, it's not really a lot we would have or should have done, because it would have been distracting from the balloons. So normally a lot of you guys do this. A lot of you guys are pairing your backdrops with treat tables or balloons or something like that. You don't want one to outshine the next. Like whatever your focal point is, let that shine. And clearly in this video, in this photo, the focal point would be the balloons. The draping is just like what happened to my music? The draping is just like an addition to the balloons. Wait a minute, y'all. I need some music. I cut it off. Ayla, I don't want to play this because they're gonna cut my video off, probably. So it's complementary to the balloons. One thing is, I do want to know what was the color scheme though, because that's the only thing I kind of got a little confused on. But I love it. Everything looks neat. I can see you're using some taffeta. Like this is taffeta. That look like that's crushed taffeta. If it is, great choice, because y'all know why I love taffeta, because it's a filler, right? It's a premium fabric. It's like one of the easiest ways to get a premium look. We're not using a whole lot of fabric. So if you guys are not utilizing crushed taffeta as of now, you need to. So the only reason why, well, it's not the only reason why, but that's one of the main reasons why I carry taffeta as well as my voile. I only carry them as fillers. I carry them because I drape with them a lot. I don't know what y'all doing with it, because y'all be buying that voile up, baby. I can't keep it on the shelves. I just had to order 4 more rows. So that's the only reason why I use it, because it's like, you know, you get a lot of fabric and it's a good filler. So great selection on the taffeta, Trina. Now I gotta give if it open up, there we go. I have to give a big shout out to Dell. This is Dell Branch. Now, girl, I was even nervous too. Now I started to order some of this last month my last order, because you guys was like, yeah, get that animal print. I was like, no. And we kind of talked about it and we laughed about it a little bit. I just like, I ain't ordering all that, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out. Girl, after I seen this, I was like, oh yes, like I could definitely see, I could see the vision. At first I was like, no, that's gonna be a little like, no. But when I seen this, I love it. I love that you are utilizing your full drop for your balance. That is a full drop. Some people, when you see the balance, it is too it's not wide enough, or it's not deep enough, right? So you kind of lose the effect of it being a dramatic premium backdrop, just simply because it's not deep enough, right? So this is a nice drop. Let me see if I can't show it up top. This dang. All right. So it's a little cut off at the top. But I wanted to see, I could kind of, y'all, this thing's super sensitive. I'm sorry. But I can kind of see that you have exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like the pole covers are acting as a cape. It kind of complement and polishes the design. I love that you utilize your print. Exactly the way you use it was perfect. I love it. The only thing I would say is when you're doing, like when you're finishing up, because you polished this like you did, I would measure, as far as I would measure right about here, only because yours is going to be so much more noticeable because of the colors are complementary. Like you're using a super bright color against a dark textured fabric, right? So it's going to stand out even more. So normally, let's just say if you was using a pink on top of a pink, like if this was pink and this was another shade of pink right here, it really wouldn't be that important because you can kind of get away, because that's the one thing about transition colors. You can kind of get away because it's so easy on the eyes, one won't notice it. Whereas though if it's that complementary like this, it'll be instantly noticed. But I like it. It's all polished up nice and neat here, even your green. Good choice of fabrics, good choice of color. I like it. I do. I don't know if she here. I want to know what theme was this for, because this looks amazing. And the lighting, like the lighting is nice and bright. Like I love it. This is really, really, really pretty. So Del, if you catch it, or if you catch the replay, that's the only thing I really would say about this one, this particular one. I don't know what color this is, but this is pretty. This makes me want to order some. I ain't got this color velvet. I think that's like a champagne. No, it's too light to be champagne. I don't know. It could be champagne. I like it. I think I'm gonna order me some. Okay. Any questions? Thank you, friend. She did that. Drape covers with the ground top uprights.
What would you want next?
Huh?
What would you want next?
Say it one more time.
What color do you want next?
Oh, you cutting? Do whatever you could get up there.
That's fine.
Why so long?
Oh, it's not. I had to move it down because it'd be getting ready.
Oh yeah.
It's not that long.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, guys.
Any sequin?
Yeah, any sequin. Let's pull up the next one. Okay, who do we have here? And this is like I was saying earlier. Okay, this is Trinika. Thanks, Trinika, for letting me share your work, girl. So a lot of you guys are doing this, right? Putting your backdrop designs behind your treat tables and your balloons and all that good stuff, which is awesome. It's a great way to package almost like everything you got and get paid for it, right? Now the one thing I love about this is, for one, not as dramatic way, it takes up a lot of fabric. So normally when you're using like the crisscross patterns like this, let me see if I can make it bigger. I'm scared to touch this thing. I swear. Okay, there we go. Don't go too big. Right there. Right there. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, this thing is super sensitive. Okay, so normally when you're using the crisscross patterns and all that good stuff, I get it, because it's kind of to create some kind of character to the actual backdrop, which I love, because a lot of people normally get their backdrop up there and it's just, you just see colors going up and down, which is boring. I'm sorry, I'm just going to tell you like that. It's boring, right? 9 times out of 10, you're probably either trying to cover up a wall or just add something behind the table. So I get it. But adding a little flair, something like this, do not take a lot of panels. The one thing to designs like this is, however wide your panels are, make sure they're even. So instantly when I seen this, I saw my eyes drew straight into the aqua blue, right? That was the first thing I saw. And then when you're like bringing them together, I know a lot of people do this, so it's not like super bad thing. It's just that's what they do. When you're crisscrossing the panels like that, a lot of people just grab them together and they just wrap them up without it's not really no pleats in there. It's not really nothing to it, right? So the one thing I would have loved to see with this is mainly the panels being even, but I think it complements the actual design very, very well. I think the choice of her colors is super pretty and it's not like overpowering, right? Some people do too much and you don't know what to really look at. I think all of this kind of tie in evenly nice to create a polish and you know, like a theme, right? You got that thing? What's her name? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I like this. I didn't even when you go. I'm gonna bring up the thing so you can see it on the. This thing's so sensitive. The thing, the floor wrap. A lot of you guys are doing the floor wraps. I think this is super, super, super pretty. I think it's nice and add everything. Put it right there. Add everything like it just ties in. Excuse me, y'all. Yes. I think it just ties everything in nicely, right? Any questions with this? Angelina, I love the color choices. I love it. It's really, like I said, it's some light colors mixed with some darker colors. Then I think if I could, this looks like the Payette sequin. Now, I'm not a lover of Payette sequin. You guys know that. Well, a lot of my guys know that. But I think she pulled this off extremely well. I like it. Any questions, guys? I like it too, Fran. Okay, so here we have Kim Jones in the house. So Kim, instantly, I'm waiting until it get pulled up over here. So one, I want to know, Kim, how long it took you to do this? Because I did a canopy the other day. I haven't done one, I don't know how long. And it roughly took about an hour. It really did. But mind you, I didn't have really no concept. You guys saw I kind of did it as I went. But I love that it's uniform. I love that, you know, it's not like a bunch of mixed match colors. And as well as she have the drop ceiling in the middle. I can't really see what that fabric is in the middle. That's the only thing. I can't really see what it is. But another thing I wanted to know was right here. It's kind of different though. I kind of like it. Right here where the actual swag and the pole covers are, it's like she got a double pole cover, right? Now, I never did that. I like it. So I'm see if I can pull it up without this thing acting crazy. So right here, it's like this is clearly a long piece of fabric, right? So if you have a long piece of fabric, like 30 feet or something like that, you can easily have it to create your swag as well as your pole covers, right? But it's like she took an additional piece, which is an accent piece, and, you know, kind of layered it again. That's super, super different. And I actually like that. So, Kim, don't get mad if you see me kind of. But it's super neat. Like, look at her puddles. So the one thing with a canopy, with me, if I'm puddling, I always put my access to the back to kind of make it not look like a big old Easter dress at the bottom. But with a canopy, guess what? It's nowhere you can put it. So I think she did this exceptionally well, making sure everything was nice, tucked. Like she took, you could tell she took the time and did that. Then I like also that she took the, Kayla, as hungry as I am, please don't eat that right here. I gotta wait till I'm finished. So I also like how she have the tie backs right here, right? And she have them on the inside. Now going in, when I'm looking at people canopies, sometimes I often see people don't really realize how you're supposed to dress up the canopy according to what will be seen. Just because if you put your flowers or whatever on the outside in the front two pieces or the front two uprights, don't mean they go on the outside of the back two uprights. Everything, think of it in terms of a picture. Someone's taking a photo, right? Nobody gonna see the back. Like, why are you worried about that? You need to make sure everything on the inside on the inside of the backside is showing, and it's just neat. Some people get these canopies and they so focused on the outside that they totally get bad. I can see holes on the inside, right? And also with your fabric. So funny because Doc did the same thing the other day when we did our canopy. So when you're going in the inside, especially if like the back tube or any kind of size is up against a wall, your sequin, if you're using sequin, that is the textured piece of fabric. That is the piece that dresses up the canopy. It does not go on the outside where no one can see. That you're supposed to bring it on the inside. So, people, especially if there's a canopy where people are sitting in and they sitting down, or people walking through or something like that, you don't want people looking at the back of sequin if it's a panel that you're not going to utilize. Like if it's up against a wall or is up against a back door, you want your sequin to be on the inside and visible at all times. This looks really good. I even like how along the edges, she kind of bent it in a little bit so to give it a clean edge, a clean finish. I really like that. I do. Any questions, guys? Right. I love the colors too. I think this is champagne, but it look a little different. I like it. Y'all know I love champagne more than gold anyway. I just do. Okay. Now we have if it come up. Kim Jones in the house again. So Kim, no, you want to know what? This may be rose gold. I think that's what it is. Okay, so that looks like rose gold. All right, is it up? It's up. Okay. So Kim, this one, I can kind of see where you have. I'm gonna see if I can make it bigger. It's very neat though. I love it. One thing is you want to be mindful of. This is your voile. You should not, unless you're purposely trying to do that, have these holes right here, right? That should be filled up. I love this rose velvet. I love it. So it also looks like, I can't tell if that's rose gold. It looks like it's rose gold. So the main thing I would say about the different color sequins, that threw me off a little bit. A little bit. I would have liked to see this either gold, but I really think the rose gold matched this color combination a lot better. The gold I would have used if they requested it, right? Some people, they just want their gold, period. But the voile, I can see the voile is here. I can't see what's on the side. If it's anything on the side, I can't really see it. Wait a minute. I'm trying not to hit this thing too hard. Then whatever this is, I want to know what this computer drive me nuts, y'all. I can't tell what this is, but it looked like it's a velvet, but not a crushed velvet. I don't know. I wish she was here. Wait a minute. Is she here? I'm curious to know what this is. I love it though. I love these choice of fabrics. I also love this little touch of cream. It gives it a, it kind of breaks up the monotony of all of the rose gold, right? The gold for me is a tad bit off. It throws it off. Like when I imagine this, if it was rose gold, I imagine it just being not having that shocking value, right? That shocking, like, wow. And then if it was also softer, this wouldn't have been so noticeable. These big holes right here. But the choice of her tie backs, like these, it just got smaller. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm ready to go back and get an HP. This little Mac is driving me nuts. The choice of these tie backs, awesome, amazing. Like they are so, so, so pretty. I don't know if you made these or what, but I love them. That's like a perfect compliment. But this fabric right here, like that is just so pretty. I'm stuck on this fabric, y'all. Hold on, you gotta give me a second. I'm trying to decipher this. But realistically, I would have loved if this fabric, whatever this is, it looked like a mauve. If that was the actual, valance and the pole covers, right? Like that would have just, how I'm visualizing it would have looked amazing. And then possibly some, like this gold, possibly replacing the gold with something. But if that was the color thing, then fine, totally fine. But like everything is neat. Only thing I want, it's kind of hard for me to explain because I'm not really in class. But normally, this design has been floating around forever since forever, right? So the first thing y'all know, the first thing I look at is this right here. Let me see if I can bring it bigger. Wait a minute, this thing is so sensitive. This area right here. Let me see if you can you see my mouse? I don't know if you can see my mouse. Hey man, let me see something. All right, let me see if it, yeah, I can see my mouse over there. All right, let me see if you see my mouse now. Yeah, or even color, or even champagne. Champagne would have gave, because these are nice, soft, subtle colors. Champagne would have gave it that soft, that soft, subtle feel. Whereas though the gold kind of is a little overpowering for this color combination. But this area, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse because I'm swinging it around. But the middle part pretty much is what I'm trying to get to. Is the first thing I look at to know if everything is even. And I always look and make sure, or I look to see if it's an even, like a V is kind of what I call it. But that lets me know if you evened out your panels or if you measured up everything before you raised your design. Normally, when you don't do that is when you get this. That's the easiest way to tell that you didn't do that, right? But other than that, I love what you were doing here. I love that you added the voile. I think the voile is what gave it a little more romantic feel. And I would have loved to see this voile closer to this, like you have it right here. That is a nice transition. That's really nice. And then even going into the cream, that's a nice transition. And then going the opposite direction and like going right back to where you were. I love that. That's pretty. Okay, now what we got? You can, okay, thank you, friend, because I couldn't tell if you could see or not. Now, see what I'm saying? See, Kim? Like this, I don't know. Like, what happened? Because this is totally different. This is like, I ain't got nothing to say. This looks amazing. Like, I don't even do a double valance, right? I don't. Or like, I don't do a double loop. But this looks amazing. Like your choice of colors, where you placed your colors, even utilizing the crystal curtains. Like, and then I love how you put the uplight on it, because realistically, if you don't have any kind of lighting on these crystal curtains that are clear, it's kind of hard to see them, right? So this, look at this. Like, look at these. Wait a minute, guys, I'm trying to tell you. This is stuff that makes me so excited. I don't know if you can see all this. Let me see if I can do it. See, it don't let me do it. I'm trying to highlight an area. This is what I'd be looking for. This right here. This is the first thing I look at. Bam. All day. It let me highlight it this time, y'all. That's the first thing I look at anytime I'm looking at someone's design. Because 9 times out of 10, if you got this wrong, for one, I know I ain't teach you. This is like perfection. I swear. I love it. Wait a minute. Let me get out of here. I love it. Like everything, I could look at all of these panels. I could look at every color. My eyes will skim the whole entire thing in a matter of 15 seconds, and I can tell everything is even. This looks amazing. I truly don't have nothing to say. The only thing I probably would have did, and I honestly wouldn't have probably did that different either, because it looks freaking amazing. But one thing is when I say, wait a minute, I probably won't let me get it. This is beautiful. With this being silver sequin, right? This one color right here, it looked like it's either sky blue or slate blue. I don't think it's slate because it's too light. But if it was just the blue and maybe deeper, you would have been able to see it a lot better, because these two colors are so close. But other than that, this is freaking perfect. Again, you're utilizing your bling tiebacks. I love them. But this thing right here, I love that. Like the double valance. I don't even do that because it drives me nuts. Tell her again, Thomasina. This is very, very, very majestic, Kim. I love it. Like everything is just neat, and you're using premium fabric, and you're not just using a bunch of stretch. And that makes the biggest difference. It's like when you can look at someone's design and tell that they're using different textures, right? And they're using different colors, but they have placed it correctly. You know, they doing something. They either watching Precious YouTube or her class. I just had to put my play there. I had to. But I'm just trying to tell you, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Anybody got any questions for this? Call it, tell it again. Nailed it. Bam. I love it. And it's crazy because we was looking at it's one of the, so I'm still building backdrops, and one of them definitely was the blue, because everybody kept falling in love with the blues that we were doing in class last year. And like this just reiterated it for me again. Like I gotta do a blues because this is so freaking pretty. And then them blues with the texture, with the silver velvet, texture velvet, is a no-brainer. It's just beautiful. So good job, good job. I love it. Okay, Kim, here we go again. So Kim, I love this. I love that your back panel, for one, is not like a flat piece of fabric. I love that you utilized it and you used a couple panels and got, you got some pleats in there. I love that it's a two-tone, but again, this looks like this is mixed with gold and champagne. I know I said I now love mixing metallics, but I don't know, it's just something about gold. It's not my thing. But I love this design. I like how you have the two gold panels in the front that's covering up your red, how you tie it to the pole. I think that's really, really neat. One thing I would say, like I was saying earlier, make sure that these panels are even, but it's really not that far off. It's really not. But I can tell that this one is a tad wider than this one, and this one is a tad wider than this one. And I ain't gonna tell you how I could tell easily. You gotta come to class, but I can instantly look at this design and tell. Another thing is what I would like to have seen was this swag. See, I can see it again. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me try and see if I can highlight it. This right here. This, I told you, is real common. Like a lot of people do it, so I get it. They'll take the swag, or the valance rather, and try and cover up the ends of the crossbar. Don't do that. When you're creating your swag, and I may do another video because now I explain things a little different than how I used to do it before. So when you are creating your valance, you want it to sit on top of the crossbar. That is how you get the correct depth of your drop. Otherwise, it's going to be just like this. It's going to be wide and narrow, right? And that's not what you want. You definitely want it to look nice, deep, full. You want a lot of pleats in it. And that's what's going to give you that, like, just over the top premium look, right? But very simple design. I love that you utilize the crisscross rather than just taking two you just keeping it as an open, regular standard open. I love it. That even though it's not a lot of fabric here, but it's still simple and it look elegant. And I'm quite sure if this was a mock-up, it looks amazing. If this was for a client, I'm quite sure they were happy because I like it. And you can't go wrong with red velvet, girl. Can't nobody go wrong with red. Well, some people maybe. This looks good. I like it. Any questions? Yeah. So a lot of that's funny. You said that, Thomasine. So a lot of you guys, you ask about the masculine backdrops, like how can I do something for a male themed party? But I'm gonna go back to this real fast because this prime example, just because it's a male doesn't mean that they don't want draping, right? Every time, well, I didn't do it this year. I don't think I did it since I've been here. I haven't, but I would do like events for like Father's Day or male parties, right? And it wasn't like a real, like how I drape now, but it was something simple. I almost always use velvet because it's just something about velvet and men. It just kind of it just complements the entire theme. But like this would have been perfect. Like even if you didn't use a vest and you just had it like with some crisscross and some whatever the colors was, especially if it's like that black velvet, oh my God, or green, or you just can't go wrong with it, right? So when you're looking for some masculine kind of stuff, you can't go wrong with with crisscross. And crisscross in a way don't have the swoop in it, right? Like make it straight, tight. That is not a masculine looking design, but it's like unisex, and it definitely adds any kind of flair to any kind of male event, right? Without it being too girly, too romantic looking. It still give them that strong kind of persona, right? So that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, who we got? Kim again. So Kim, this is what I was kind of saying. So I see how, and this is what I was meaning. So I see how some of you guys backdrops, you was draping one way and then something changed. I think you got one of my classes, I don't know. But something changed and then it just became more dramatic, right? So this, I like this design. It's real simple, it's real soft. It looked like you're using the metallic stretchy. It looked like it. I can't really tell. But that's what it looks like. But I would have liked to see, and again, I can instantly see that this gold. Let me see if I can go in a little. I can instantly see, God dang it, it's so sensitive. I swear, y'all, I'm not touching it that much. I can instantly see, even though this is very neat, I can see it shifting to the side and that is not symmetrical, right? But this is really, really neat. I can also see that this panel is wider than this panel. What I would have liked to see was that this cream and this cream connect somewhere in this design to kind of break up this pink. I don't know if y'all can see I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. But I would have liked to see these two cream color panels crisscross somewhere to break up all of this monotone, right? It's a lot of, although it's a different shades, but it's still monotone. It's a lot of pink. And then it comes with, again, that gold. But I think that this cream would have been really, really, really nice and complimentary if it kind of came and maybe mimic this same rosy, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. It looked like it's a stretchy lycra material. Look like it. I can't really tell. But that would have looked really, really nice, right? However, I can't see the sides of the design. So I'm not sure if she's utilizing the cream pieces to like cover up something that may, I don't know what's back there. So it could be that she need the cream pieces to cover that up, which is totally fine. But when I come over here, I need a stick. Y'all know how I be in class with my sticks when I go around and do my assessments. When I go around and do my assessments, I be having my stick. I be feel like a show enough instructor, then bull. But so on this side, which for you guys, it would be your right. Maybe just look at the side with all the pleats because I can't tell what side it is for y'all. Versus this side, which is the left, where it's not really that many. I would have liked that to be evenly dispersed, right? It doesn't mean you have to have pleats throughout the entire thing. It's just if it's a lot of pleats on one side, it needs to be a lot on the other side. If it's minimal on one side, it needs to be minimal on the other side. So that's why some people be in class like, why is she going over these like beginner techniques? Because it's critical. Like if you start in the beginning with a crappy foundation, it's going to show when you go to lift it. Right? So people are going to be able to look and see where you didn't measure, where you didn't make it sure everything was uniform, where you didn't make sure everything was even. It'll show in the end, right? And that's the main thing I see here. But I love how when some people, when you guys make these swags and y'all kind of leave it open, I like that. I think that's a real easy way to create drama without using a lot of fabric. And so I always suggest people kind of use these techniques if you don't have a lot of fabric, but you're looking to be a little creative. Just don't go to the basic two swag, one swag one way, one swag the other way. Like that is so, I don't know, that's like so 10 years ago, right? So like just doing something simple like this is an easy, simple way to kind of just make your design stand out a little more, right? So kudos, Kim, I like it. But I would have loved to see that if that cream came behind that pink or something kind of conjoined in the middle, I think this would have been a whole totally different design. Okay, who we got? Kimmy Kim. Hey man, who is the? Oh, hey, Gloria from Georgia. Welcome. So who Kim? This Kim, you weren't playing, girl. Are these mock-ups or what? Whatever it is, I love it because you is going for the gusto. Now this is so pretty. Now see, y'all know I'm not a lover of gold. I'm not, but this is executed like this. The gold is balanced throughout the entire design. She's utilizing different textures, right? You can see a nice transition from the cream to that maybe some champagne voile or ivory voile. Then she's going to the dramatic gold velvet. I love it. And it's look like this is black velvet in the corner. It is. It is. I love it. And another thing, when I'm talking about complementary colors and contrasting colors, clearly this is contrasting, right? But it's executed to perfection. The black being the base, and then the ivory, curving out her swags. It's a good balance. But now you can look at this picture and see the entire design. You don't have to look at it like, well, where is it stopping? Where is it starting? Right. That's what I mean when I say someone that's using contrasting colors. You can either get it way wrong or you can get it way right. Like this is nicely balanced. I like it. It's not hurting the eyes. This is really neat. And I think that gold velvet just kind of set it off. I really do. And I realize how she's utilizing different textures. The only thing I probably would have suggested to do different is this, but I'm not going to say too much because it's kind of goes into my 3-zone method that I only talk about in class. But this voile, I would have liked to see that closer to the inner swag, not so close to the outer swag because it's a very stiff fabric. But the way she made it curve, she executed it like great. It looks amazing. I really like this design. The puddle is nice and neat. She's still that balance though. I see it. But I like it, guys. I really, really, really like it. I do. I like it. Any questions? Y'all got any questions? And yeah, absolutely, Murray. The lighting, like I said, so sometimes if you have like in wherever you guys are setting up, and if this was a mock-up, when you're creating mock-ups, you definitely want to either be in front of a window. Windows will give you the best lighting, I swear to God. If it's like the on the light side of the house, right? Or you want to be directly under wherever the light is, because it'll give you light without you having to play around in your phone. So this is a nice, even though the light is not super, super bright, but it's a nice subtle, gives a nice little soft feel. And since she's using contrasting colors, it makes it easier for you to actually see the design. So much easier. I like it. Okay. We got y'all. And you want to know what? Carla. Not you, Carla. I know I'm talking to Carla Stallion too. But Carla Gray, girl. When Carla, I don't know, and I saw a couple of you guys work like phenomenal. I think now, y'all know now I got a little more time on my hands. I got some help. So now I'm looking for creative ways on how I could be more available to you guys. Carla dropped this in the group, I think a week ago. I may be a little off, I don't know. But she dropped it in the group, right? And I think she said she got this. Y'all know we do the mystery boxes. I think she said she used some of her mystery box fabric to make this. And I was like, because for one, y'all know I don't like purple. I do not like purple. I don't know what it is, but I don't like purple. I don't. But when I saw this, I forgot. I let all my rules go out the door. There was a couple rules she broke on here, but the look is just so phenomenal. I was like, that thing looked hot. I mean, I just liked it. And my whole point that I was making is when I seen this, and now that I have more free time, I was like, what can we do that's like more fun and just connecting with the community, blah, blah, blah. That's how we came up with this session tonight, y'all. So I was like, we was talking about it here in the office. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, boo, boo. So I was like, well, let's put it in the group and seem like this is something they would want to do. Then the backdrops start flowing. Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, yeah, I want to critique. I'm like, okay, say less. So that is how we are here, y'all. So Carla Gray put this up. And then Carla gave me the most, I was all that. Almost cry. Carla gave me the most amazing testimonial, like crazy. I wasn't expecting all that. I thought she was just going to say, yo, look what I did from Precious Mystery Box or something. I'm trying to tell you, it was so amazing. So I was like, that's how we came up with this idea to not only showcase people work, but also provide tips so people could get some kind of some kind of tips from how I normally would teach, but also giving them feedback, because so many of you guys, y'all on this live, because some of y'all too, so many of you guys are so scared to share your work. And if I don't do nothing else, I always want to, for one, provide a safe space, right? Like if you can't show it to us in the group, because y'all know ain't no bashing in my group. Like I have one of the most supporting groups ever. I ain't got the biggest group, but it's one of the most loyal groups, right? So if you can't sit up there and put your work out there in our group, how you going to put it to a potential client? We're going to tell you the truth, and we're going to tell you the truth without hurting your feelings. We're just going to say, maybe you should try this, maybe you should try that. So now it'll help build your confidence when you go and pitch it to whoever you need to pitch it to. Like if you don't feel comfortable talking to us, the tribe, you ain't gonna get booked, because you surely ain't gonna feel comfortable talking to them. I'm trying to tell you, like I did not like purple, but she made this look super hot. So I'm gonna tell you what I saw. The main thing I saw was this panel right here. Even though it's flat, nothing's wrong with it flat. So nobody said you can't have a flat panel. But call up. You just took this out the bag. You just took this out the bag. Because I could tell from the wrinkles, right? But even still, main thing is if you guys are utilizing, because that's one of the best things about wide fabric, like the double wide, like we got it in taffeta. We don't have it in sequin, but we have it in taffeta. We have it in voile. But if you're using anything that's like double wide and you're going to leave it flat, you definitely want to make sure there are no wrinkles, because now they're going to be much more visible because you're not doing anything to kind of cover them up. The other thing was I love her choice of this tie back. I love that. I think it really just ties into the whole design, right? One thing I noticed instantly was, y'all heard me talk about it earlier. This section is a lot wider than this section, which is the silver sequin. And I also see, I can't see the very, very top. Y'all think y'all be slick trying to cut certain parts off y'all pictures. I'm on y'all. That's what I did it too. But I can see that same thing. I told you it's real common. So if you're doing that and you're watching this video, the whole thing, that my whole takeaway is, I want you to start doing it the right way. I get it. You're trying to cover up the poles or whatever the case may be. But no, if I could go back, I think it was Dell's picture. That is the most, it's not even difficult, but that is the way to create a valance and still have your pole covers finish off the valance, right? So this, don't take the front of your valance and try and swing it around to cover up your poles. Got to try and tell everybody do that in class. So if that's something you do not feel bad, because everybody do it, right? You only know until you don't know until you know. So the point with that is, don't let me see you doing no more, because now you know. But the puddle, like I love the puddle. It's just, this is velvet, so it's supposed to have that, dramatic look. Like it's supposed to have a dramatic look. Like I really think this looks phenomenal. I don't like purple, but I fell in love with this backdrop. I really did. Any questions? Yeah, like purple, and I'm not even a silver lover, but I don't know. I really like this. I really did. She executed. She did. And then we got Carla again. Now, see, guys, see what I mean? Now, this is exactly what I mean. This is total creativity. Now, I'm not saying nobody did it. I'm not saying no one has done it. I'm saying I didn't see it. I haven't seen no balloon tiebacks. I'm trying to tell you, I have not seen no daggone balloon tiebacks, but guess what? They really accent this backdrop to perfection. It's like, I never thought of that. I would have never thought of that. But I love it. It's like just creative. And gives it a little, I don't know what that video say, a little shink-ding, a little shink-ding. It gives it a little shink-ding. I like it. This looks like it's brown. I'm not too sure, unless my eyes playing tricks on me. I don't know. It looked brown to me. But I love this design. It's super simple, but it's so dramatic, right? Super simple, but so dramatic. The color design, like it clearly gives you some kind of, I don't know the theme, but it clearly gives you some kind of cultural feel, right? Or some kind of theme. It means something to somebody. But I love it. The one thing Y'all know I gotta have my one thing. The one thing I would have liked to see this covered up. I would have liked to see that covered up. But other than that, ain't not wait a minute, ain't not that one. That's the front design. This one. It's nothing I can say about this. Like the swags is nice, deep. It's just dramatic. But guess what? This is only about a good 4, 8, maybe 12 panels. Maybe 12 panels, and still being able to create that theatrical feel, like that's executed to perfection. We utilize at least 21 panels to make the designs that we make, but this, I like it. It's nice and simple, but it's not simple, right? It gives that edgy flair. I really like. I love the choice of colors. I think if she was to put that orange in the middle, and this is what I mean by getting it wrong, not really getting it wrong, but just something I would recommend different. If she took those 2 orange panels and put them in the middle, that would have been wrong. It would not have given you the same exact feel. It wouldn't have felt this uniform and this even. Like it just would have been all that bright color in the middle, and it just would have threw the entire design off. I think since that orange is exactly where it is, with the green being on the outside and the dark colors being in the middle of each section, it's perfect. Like you definitely should be utilizing your negative and your positive space to balance things out. I love it. So kudos, Carla, on that one. She polished up her design. She tucked it under, and them freaking balloons, y'all. I can't get over it. Like I just thought it was a nice. I thought it was a nice accent piece. Like, different from what you normally would see, and I bet you it tied into the thing because this looks like something that would have been paired with gold. It do to me. And then here is the front thing, right? Here's the front view. Now with the light, I'm not sure how it looked in person, but if that light possibly was in the front, it probably would have gave a different, the light would have been more focused, like bouncing off of the black instead of it bleeding through the color, right? Instead of it bleeding through. But again, I think she did a phenomenal job. I love it. I love it. That looks awesome to me. And it brings us to our last one for tonight. What we got? Kim. Kim, you here, girl. Okay. For one, I love this color scheme. I know Kim is a lover of pink. So almost anything that Kim creates is going to be pink. I know that. We know that going in. But I love this color scheme. One thing I would want to say is this is definitely different. And I am really actually liking the concept. I would have liked to seen it gathered differently. Like this right here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, but this right here, for one, I think this is super different. I like how they swag. I remember earlier when someone else's design, I mentioned some people leave that opening in the gap to kind of just give it some separation. I like that, right? When how she got it going over the other panels, I think that's super creative. I just would have liked to seen it gathered differently and then secure it differently. Then another thing would be this white velvet that look. I can't tell. Y'all know I'm blind. That looks like white velvet. Lord child, if it ain't, I don't know. That looks like white velvet. So it's like a little off balance with the color, So this white balance, one thing about white, which you need to understand, or which you should understand, white has even though it's white has so many different variants, right? You have your warm white, which is pretty much what this royal is. And then you have your cool white, which is what this velvet is. The difference is the warm white, for one, when you got voile, the way she got it in front of the window, I love that because normally when you're using voile, if you put it in front of a window, if you got light passing through, that is what makes it look romantic, right? That's a lot of reasons why a lot of people use voile. So light can pass through. So I love that it's in front of a window because that makes it look like that's realistically that was what she was going for. But then with this one piece of velvet right here, I don't know, because it's two different tones. The white velvet makes it, that's like a cool white. But then you have this white voile, which is like a warm white. And for me, that would be a little mismatch, right? And then the silver, I love the silver sequin. I think that's a good complementary. I think that's a good accent piece, right? It's not overpowering. It's a good accent piece. Main thing is this one is wider than this one, right? And then this, I can't see all of it, but I love, like, on this side, I love how it's going dramatic, 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 and then something happens right around here. It loses uniformity, right? And then the pleats kind of get missing. So main thing is I love this color combination. One thing I would say eliminate is this white piece of velvet. If that's velvet, it looked like velvet to me. I don't know. I can't tell. Wait a minute. Oh, so this is okay. So when you say, Kim, when you say hues of pink, blue, and purple, is this like the iridescent, the unicorn? Mary said family. Wait a minute. So am I wrong? Is it the wait a minute? God dang it. I can't see. So wait a minute. Is this the unicorn sequin? Or is this velvet? You gotta tell me, girl, because I don't know. I can't see. Yeah, I did see that you call it Mila Rose. That's after your G baby, your Gan baby. But you gotta tell me what this white piece is. I totally love the design concept. I see you doing the puddle, right? But this little piece right here drove me a little nuts. And then another thing is whatever this balance is, but this is only me though. It's not like this is like the law. This is just how I do things. Normally, whatever color my valance is, I keep it uniform. That's also going to be the color of my pole covers, right? So just imagine this valance being this rose gold, I believe that's rose gold velvet, and then just having that cape effect, like to just tie everything in and kind of polish off everything. I think that would have really cleaned things up, along with this pink. But this white just kind of threw me off a little bit. She said, "I promise." And Kim, you could be right. It could look amazing in person. But the whole point is when you take photos. So if you have something, I'm almost certain if you had something that possibly would have had a flash that would have been able to give you the dramatic look of that piece of fabric, it could have turned out better. A lot of times, like I was saying earlier, a lot of times you guys take these photos and you're not taking it in the best light, and it could just kill your design. Sometimes I would design something. I'm like, I know this is on point. But when I go take a picture, it's like what happened? So it's all about the lighting, right? So if you're saying that this had like that's what the unicorn give you the iridescent colors, right? But you need something where you can see that reflect on camera. And right here on this picture, you can't see it. And the only way to really bring that the truth is either put a uplight in front of it, something that's going to give that flashback, or go and use one of them apps like I was mentioning the first time. Floor A and B. Oh, A and M. Okay. Any questions, guys? That's all our backdrops for session 1. Let me see. Any questions? That was fun, y'all. I liked it. What about y'all? So I still have about another, I don't know, I made 3 different folders. So I still have another folder that got like about 10. I got another folder that have maybe another 10. So what we're going to be doing now, Kim, thank you, friend. Kim, I put you, Miss Posh Ambassador, in the group to make sure that I have all those photos. Or G, if you're still here, it's a post that we created one last week, but we're gonna create one more, but it's only gonna be one post that people can put their backdrops under if you want it to come on this platform and just get some tips behind it, right? I might throw my own stuff a bit and ask y'all what y'all got to say about it. I don't know. We gonna see, baby. We gonna see. But a couple things I wanted to tell y'all. Thank you, Lupe. It's fun. I had a nice time. I told y'all now that we're going to be doing I can't spell all the things, but guys, it's some new stuff that not some of it not new. Some of the stuff we're going to be bringing back that's old. It's just I didn't have time to do it, but we're going to be putting it in play. So one thing I want to tell you guys is today I told you guys I would do it. So the draping, not the 2-day event, but the actual draping tour, because you guys, like, y'all was going ham on the June locations. Like y'all was going ham. Like everybody was asking about Philly, Richmond, the Carolinas. I'm like, all right, we got to get this actually on the site. For one, it's not until June, but I know if I was go ahead and activate those locations now to the actual date, like actual tour days, that you guys could have more time to put in your payment plans. So we've done that, right? I did that today. I did it early. That's why I couldn't really go live with y'all early, because I was busy. Your girl was busy. So anyone that's looking to do the quarter two tour is Atlanta. I'm just going to say Carolina, because that's still up. We'll know if it's going to be north or south. But with the days post in the group, I don't know. It's like north is winning. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to see. But I just know it's in the Carolinas. Point is, I don't care where you at, it's going to be accessible. I have people that drive 6 and 7 hours to get to my class. So if you're in any part of the Carolinas, no matter where we decide to land, if you want to be there, you're going to be there. Richmond, Baltimore, Philly, Connecticut, Boston, and Louisville. All those dates are secure, as well as the locations. I uploaded that today, and the payment plan, so I think is as low as $250, right? So I said, let's get it on now. That way, you guys have a longer leg room to pay your deposits, right? Because Klarna was acting crazy. A couple of you guys called me earlier and was saying you couldn't secure, and that's really what prompted me to do it right away, because you couldn't buy your stuff. So I'm like, all right, so this is still on my website, my regular website, but the updated stuff is right here. Took my time and did that today. We mapped out the entire route, made sure that everything kind of made sense, and the longer, like when we were leaving, I think it was like Connecticut to Boston or something like that, like those longer routes that we had like days in between, or Boston to Louisville. So we finished that and applied the payment plan, so you guys didn't have to worry about one, not getting approved by Klarna, or two, having to pay out of pocket, all at one time. So that is done. Another thing is tomorrow. So we're still cutting, right? So right now we only got maybe about 5 or 6 boxes, because we still got to fold all that stuff up. But those of you that's with the mystery boxes that was kept asking me about the mystery boxes, we should be able to have some of those. I would say no sooner than Monday, because I have to get this done, because guess what? My new shipment, guys, that I told you I was waiting for. Y'all know I just got this one like a week ago. My new shipment, guys, it's here. All we got to do is go pick it up. And in that new shipment, y'all, the new shipment has my lime green, my neon green. Y'all know I was waiting for the neon green to go with I already had neon yellow. I already had neon orange. I already have neon pink. I was waiting for the neon green, and it's here. I just gotta go pick it up. I forgot the other colors that's in there, but the main one for me that stuck. Oh, the Tiffany blue. Y'all bought me out that Tiffany blue, baby. That Tiffany blue royal, that is gone. So we got new available. I think I got like 4 rolls of that because it went so fast. So I got that, but realistically, we won't be picking it up to the weekend, because I want to get this processed. We still got a good 20 rolls over there to process. And then we pick it up, but then that has to be processed. So I would say next week, when the crew comes in next week, they'll be able to do that. So really those new colors won't be available until the following week, right? But the new colors that we have now that I got to add, some of them are already added. The only thing we didn't do, or I didn't do, is put the pictures on it, right? I want to make sure they're clear, crisp pictures, because sometimes the picture, if the lighting isn't right, I don't want the picture to say chocolate, but it look brown. Like, because our chocolate is really chocolate. It looked like a Snickers bar chocolate. It's gorgeous. So the new colors we got in on this one was, did I tell y'all we had brown taffeta, y'all? Oh my God. So we got brown taffeta. We got brown sequin. Oh, you fat. Oh, he's cutting it now. That's my baby. So guys, we got the brown we got the brown crushed taffeta, guys. This is so pretty. I don't know what this camera is showing, but this is brown, right? And y'all know it's double wide, so this is getting cut right now. Not to mention, we also got that brown sequin. Well, it's not really brown. It's what color would you say that is? It's like a bronze, but it's so pretty, guys. It's so pretty. I'm trying to tell you, do that with this. I'm just trying to tell you. And then y'all saw the gold. I kind of went live when it first came in. Hey, Kayla. She be skating, boy. You got one? Yeah, babe. You ain't got to open it. You ain't got to open it. And then I'm going to ask you one more favor. Could you give me that gold? Yeah. I don't know what the video is showing, but guys, this is bronze, right? Thank you. And then the gold velvet, y'all. See, I'm trying to tell you. This, I don't know what it looked like on that camera, but baby, these two right here, I don't think this is, well, yeah, it probably is bronze. But guys, I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm just gonna say. I'm trying to tell you. Who it is? 313 Cake Diva. You learned a lot. That's why I'm here, guys. That's why I'm here. Keisha, you had fun. I had fun too, bro. I had fun too. So let's keep it going. So Keisha and Kimberly, y'all know. Oh, I need some group admins. You know, your girl, I'm all over the place. I can't be all over the place doing everything. And then G probably still on here. I don't know, but she be up out of here at 1 o'clock. And guess what? G cut all her duties off at 1 o'clock. That be it. So Keisha and Kimberly, we need some group admins because I need them to continuously drop them. Y'all been posting backdrops like left and right over the past week or so. I swear to God. So we're going to collect some more, but I still got 20 more to go, y'all. So for now, we're going to do this on our second session. Let me make sure. Hold on. I'll put my foot in my mouth. Hold on. What's the day? The second? I don't think I got nothing on February 2nd. That'll be session 2. So yeah, we're going to make sure that we keep the group motivated to like show your work. If you don't feel safe pitching it to us, how you gonna pitch it to somebody else? They ain't gonna buy it. They ain't gonna buy it. Let us tell you little critiques or whatever the case may be and say, try this, boo, try that, boo, take that out, try this, try that, and then go do it again. And guess what? You're gonna get exactly what you want. So starting next week, y'all, what I'm gonna be doing. So tomorrow, y'all know this month, all January, I've been doing trainings, business training. In January, we focused on, I erased it. We focused on business foundation, right? So tomorrow, not only will I be meeting with my guys I've been training with this month, but we're going to leave it open because if you have a business question, but let me tell you something. I don't talk about everything. So don't come to me with your business credit questions. That ain't my zone of genius. I got people for that though. I got people for that. It's part of my referral network. That ain't something I'm going to tell you about. My buckets of content and things that I mastered is exactly that. So my 3-step framework, y'all, is the 3 M's. Is mastery, mindset, and marketing. If you got any questions about any of that, see me tomorrow on YouTube at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to be not only providing tips, tricks, and resources to those that's in my YouTube membership, but we are going to open it up to whoever want to be a part of it. The only requirement, guys, is that you must subscribe to the channel. You know, she don't ask for much. I just ask you to subscribe to the channel, like a little video like tonight. Yeah, I would appreciate it if this video could get, there's a lot of y'all on here. We should be able to get 20 likes. Boo boo. If y'all want me to keep this going on, all you gotta do is like it. You can buy me coffee too, but at least like it. Like the video, then we'll be but I can't confirm February 2nd because I really didn't look at my calendar. I'm looking at the wall calendar, so I don't know. But whenever we finalize when we're going to do it, I'm definitely going to make an event on Facebook as well as in the group, because this is where we'll be. And if you got anything that you want to actually, G said I'm here. If you have anything that you want critique, you want tips on, just put it. Well, first you got to be in the group, baby, because it's the only place I'm accepting it. So if you're not in our private Facebook community as it pertains to premium draping, you need to get in there. I'm gonna put this link right here. So do you working or you not? Or you just, you on the sideline? I need you to drop these links, boo. Okay. So that is the group. That's the first place to start. Once you get in the group, you're good. Anything that you possibly can need, we'll make sure you got it. From the group, you'll be able to join our mobile community. You'll be able to get a guide. You'll be able to get the free trial of videos that I have. Just get in the group. That's the place where you need to be, because a lot of things that I do share, I can't share here on YouTube because it's YouTube's platform. It ain't mine. And honestly, my group ain't mine either. So when you get in the group, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you, get on my email list, because if Mark and his boys decide to shut that down, I can't access you, baby. The only way I can stay in touch with you is email list. But right now, I ain't going to overwhelm you. Just get in the group. That's all you need to do. That's all. Thank you, Thomasina. So definitely, I'm trying to tell you guys, these apps have saved me. Even when I thought, I would go and I always had the latest phone, right? I thought, oh, I just need the phone because it takes amazing pictures. No, not all the time, boo. So I would download, definitely, I think I pinned them, I'm not too sure. Pin the Snapseed app or the VSCO. I want you guys to not be afraid to post your work. I still got my work up there from way back, from when I had, I went to a dollar store, a tablecloth. Guys, I didn't even buy the vinyl backdrop, right? I went and got a tablecloth and put that sucker up on the wall, and that was my backdrop. And I ain't take it down because that's progress. Like, if that's where I started 3 years ago and this is where I'm at today, you ain't got no excuse. You ain't got no excuse. Wait a minute, I put the wrong link up. So that's all I want to tell you guys. I appreciated you guys joining me tonight. I put the wrong link, so I'm gonna put the right one. And when I'm pushing for February 2nd, I just don't know. So you guys will get the updates of when we do this again. So if you want, like I said, if you want to add your backdrop to it, all you gotta do is get in the group, and it will be a pinned post to the top, like drop your backdrop here to be featured on, our YouTube channel or something like that. And that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna start also featuring y'all stuff on our page, right? Because like, my community is so dope, and y'all need to be celebrated. And some of y'all don't celebrate yourself. So if you ain't gonna do a boo, I will. I will. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Wait a minute, who it is? See what I'm saying? See, you hard head. See, you can't work with me because you don't follow instructions. First of all, I don't even know who this is because it's a Facebook user. If you went on ahead and registered, I would know who this is. But just in case you are a good worker, send me a DM. Send me a DM, baby, because yes, we do need some more part-time work. I knew it was Mauve. I knew it. Sunshine, Richmond is here. We coming back to Richmond June the 22nd, I believe. Something like that. All right, guys, I am out of here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss nobody's stuff. Absolutely, Tammy, girl, that's what I'm here for. Y'all motivate me too. Hey, Karen, you ain't got to worry, boo. You're VIP. You don't even need them apps. You just need to come to the 2-day event. Just utilize your ticket. I got you, boo. Oh yeah, so some people on here may not even know that we have a 2-day. Well, now marketing actually starts tomorrow. But the 2-day the 2-day draping seminar. So realistically, VIP, we only got 4 slots left. And our general admission, we got 7 left, right? And then live stream is anybody can live stream. But I'm trying to tell you guys, if I told y'all my 3-step framework to premium draping, right? Trust and believe. Ain't no such thing exists. Your girl created it herself. I took all my whatever happened throughout my entire journey and what was required for me to be able to book those $1,000 backdrops. It took every bit of mastery, which is mastering my craft. It took every bit of mindset, which was, for one, knowing I deserve $1,000 for a backdrop or more, right? Then the last one was marketing. I had to up my marketing game, right? Which was post. You guys think I'm playing when I tell you post. You gotta know who's looking. And then even if you're not comfortable in what you're posting today, baby, when you come to my class, that's what you gotta do. When you come to my class, and then you post and like I told you, I even ain't come to my class. They just took virtual classes, but I could tell something changed. I could tell it was a shift. So if you're posting this way on a Tuesday, then you go take a class, and let's just say next week you're posting something different and look a little more premium, you ain't gotta explain your prices to nobody. It shows. The proof is in the pudding, baby. That's why I ain't gotta explain my prices to nobody. Y'all see where I come from. Y'all see what I used to do, and y'all see where I'm at today. So don't ask me why I charge what I charge, because I invested in myself. And I'm just trying to tell you, if you need any assistance in those 3 areas of your business, yes, you do need the hands-on experience. But when it comes down to the marketing side, the business side, this 2-day masterclass is this 2-day master seminar is where you need to be. I've taught so many people, almost thousands now, on how to actually perfect the craft or how to do the skill set. They still wasn't positioned to sell it, right? Wouldn't even post their work. So I said, okay, that's how this whole program came about, or this whole seminar came about, is marrying, or it's like a hybrid of the 2 services I'm great at. I'm great at instruction for draping, and I'm great at coaching. I could coach rolls off somebody if I need to. I can't. So I'm great in those 2 areas. So I'm like, let's just marry the 2. And let's just take care of them wholeheartedly as a whole, right? So I'm going to teach you how to drape. I'm also going to teach you how to sell it. And I'm going to teach you to realize that you deserve to put the freaking price on there that you want to put on it. And you're going to get paid. Just follow my framework, babe. Just follow my framework. I'm just trying to tell you. We got it, Kim. You got to give me some time, guys. It's a process. We got it. I think this is finished. I think this is finished. So tomorrow is our day or my day rather, to update the all of the panels on the website. So right now I have 6. So you'll see 6 new colors up. You also will see the email. We're gonna send out an email letting y'all know the colors, because we got red, we got green, but then we also, I told you I got a shipment I gotta pick up. So thank you, Latasha. Latasha told everybody congratulations. I thank you guys. I take guts, because so many people will sit up here and hide behind not wanting to post their work. I'm trying to tell you, you got to start. And the best place to start is with me, baby, because I'm gonna take you under my wing and I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna tell you what to do and not do, though. But I'll make sure you're protected. I'm Mama Bear all the time. Absolutely, Cheryl. Kim, I'm gonna tell you now. So pick up your phone. I gotta go, guys. Who is this? Oh, Jamaica. Oh, so Jamaica, I'm gonna tell you, it didn't say your name because I'm using StreamYard. And unless you like register through StreamYard, it won't display your name. You gotta give them permission to display your name. So just send me a message. If you say you right here in Atlanta, girl, send me a message. We be here to, actually, the shift is over at 10, so we'll be here for 10 more minutes. Gotta go, guys. Love y'all.